Welcome to UC Riverside. For those who are coming here for the first time, welcome back. If you are visiting us again, we're happy to have you. I'm Andre Carrington. I direct the Speculative Fictions and Cultures of Science program here. And you know what you're here for. You're here for a 2-day conference on speculative fiction, reimagining the archive. This is our first in-person Eaton science fiction, speculative fiction conference in some time. It's hybrid, so some people are joining us online, and we're excited to have people from all over the country, maybe outside the US also, and at all different academic levels and creatives joining us on the program. You should see online, and some of you who are here in person, in print, the program. And on your program, there's a QR code that takes you to the complete program document that has names and abstracts of participants on each panel. For those people who are joining us via Zoom as presenters, there's a little behind the scenes stuff that we do to put you on so that you can screen share when your panel is taking place. And we'll start with that in just a few minutes as our in-person panelists are here and our virtual panelist is in the webinar. I just want to take a minute to thank you all for showing up, for intellectual curiosity, for research, for inquiry on genre fiction and creativity, for the discipline of literary studies and film and media studies and archival research, and in general, for showing up for intellectual work at a time where anti-intellectualism seems like the order of the day. As long as we can do what we do, we are on the right side. As long as we continue to defend our right to do what we do, we're on the right side. And as long as we struggle to preserve our ability to do that, we're doing the right thing. We're living in some of the dystopian circumstances that you all have read and researched about and have seen films about. And that is pretty awful. But the world we live in is not identical to the things that we read about, and it doesn't have to be. So I encourage everyone here to learn from what each other are doing and to be connected. If you are joining us online, you'll see that there's a button on the Zoom window that says Show Captions. That'll be for automatic machine-generated closed captioning throughout the feed. And the meeting is also being recorded. So those captions that are generated will show up in the video of all the sessions, along with a transcript if you're watching after the fact. Without further ado, I want to say some thanks, especially to Lauren Barber, Kay Persinger, Chelsea Yupko, and Liza Wemicor, the conference steering committee that conceived and planned this, that launched a pilot version of it last year, that has collaborated with me and our colleagues in the libraries and the Department of English and the UC Humanities Research Institute and the Center for Ideas and Society in the College of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences to make this happen. It's a really significant undertaking, and it's the kind of work that we're fortunate we get to do. I'm just incredibly impressed with the intellectual work and the labor that graduate students do, and that all of our peers and colleagues in the university, faculty, staff, and everyone else do. I want to thank our department's events staff member, Christy Gray, who has done a lot of the work behind the scenes, and our financial and administrative staff member, Ruben Fierro, and Leanne Gilmer, and Michael Austin, who have also made the money move in the right ways within the university. I also want to thank Catherine Henshaw and the Center for Ideas and Society, our J.K. and Doris Klein librarian for science fiction, Phoenix Alexander, and his colleagues, Andy Lippert and Sandy Enriquez, who are outside with a table to tell you some more about the Eaton collection of science fiction and fantasy. And throughout this program, you'll be hearing some things that come from research with the kind of material we have in that collection. And you'll be hearing what kinds of subjects and interests bring people here to UC Riverside as a destination for research on science fiction, fantasy, and fan culture.